everybody. Hey everybody. Hello. So yes, hi. I was doing a video and I got interrupted, but I'll post that video, excuse me, as separate. So something that Spirit was wanting me to talk about today has to do with mysteries, like the eighth house, very much eighth house stuff. So death, you know, figurative or literal. Ouch. She wants my jade. No, thank you. This is Alaska, by the way. Yes, hello. So yeah, 8th house, as well as the North Node and South Node. Okay, excuse me. No, thank you. Oh, lady, you can't have it. You can't have it. So there might be a lot of distractions or noise going on for you right now. Just breathe through it. Just breathe through it. Where's your duck? Where's your duck? Hey. Just let her situate. That's not for you. No. Not this one. No. So, your past supports your future. That's been coming up a lot. So past is in South Node, your lunar South Node, which has a lot to do with you know, lessons, past life lessons, karmic lessons, or yeah, just like past life lessons, even lessons like, you know, of this life, things that we're very comfortable with that we actually have to move out of to grow, to learn our lessons and complete our lessons. So, and a lot of that stems from past life things, right? So you might find that things that you're really good at, things that you really excel at in this life, that you're really comfortable with, are because you've mastered these lessons, or you've experienced these lessons a lot in past lives. And so moving into the North Node is often very challenging for us. And our North Node would indicate our future. It could indicate future life lessons, or just what we need to learn in this life in order to become our best self, and in order to become our highest version of ourself. And these things are often the most difficult lessons for us to learn in this life. They're often very outside our comfort zone. So you would find this by looking at a birth chart. If you can get the exact time or date, like the exact time of your birth chart, like of when you were born, then that would be very helpful. But you don't need to. But okay, so yeah, so challenges our biggest challenges through in this current life are often our north node path. Once we can master or, you know, learn these lessons in our north node, this will lead to a lot of success and the most fulfillment in this life. And so that's going to be different for each of you, depending on what your north node is and what your south node is. And generally how it works is like on your chart, or wherever your north node is directly. So you have a north node in Aquarius, directly across from that would be your south node. So they're almost like polar opposites. So for whatever reason, that's what we're talking about today. Maybe some of you are kind of coming out or finishing off or coming out of your south node and into your north node, which would be your dharmic path, which would be, you know, the path that you should hopefully be on. But it's very difficult. It's very difficult to because their north node is our biggest challenges. The south node, that's where we're most comfortable. You know, it's just the things where it's like they're very easy for us, or natural for us. North node, very challenging, very challenging. So even looking at that within yourself would be a good indicator of, you know, what have I been struggling with? Where am I comfortable, and what do I find challenging to like get through, or to like to master? That perhaps, you know, that is I don't want to say detriment, but it's like maybe not it's not your strongest point right now, or so far. And so your past supports your future. Now, the universe is very like loving. It's so unconditionally loving that it will support you in whatever you decide, whether or not it's in your best interest or others or not, right? It's not biased. It's just whatever you decide, it'll support you in that. So we often think the world is against us, or, you know, but it's actually, it's just supporting the decisions that we're making, and things that come of that are in alignment with that. So shifting from that X paradigm to that Y paradigm, from that south node to that north node. What often one will find is when coming out of a past habitual pattern or karmic lesson or pattern or whatever you want to call it, when, like, you know, making a big change in your life, you'll notice, you know, things from that X paradigm you're trying to shift out of will keep kind of popping up the more you move into this Y paradigm, especially in that transition stage. Just as an example, say, you know, there's a toxic or habit or pattern that you're trying to change. This could be something externally to you or something internally, right? This could be, say, trying to kick a habit, maybe an addiction, or this could be even like trying to change, you know, the way you speak with yourself, talk with yourself, you know, a lifestyle change, so forth and so forth. What often one will find when moving from a Y paradigm, or from an X paradigm to a Y paradigm, from your south node to your north node, one will find that that past will kind of keep popping up. You know, maybe trying to kick a habit, and, you know, you're trying to not go out as drinking as much or something. all these things will kind of keep popping up in your face, you know, that is frustrating because you're trying to move out of that, and it kind of keeps rearing its head, keeps popping up like, hey, you know, or say you're trying to move on from a relationship, and you know, as you're moving on, you know, your past person or your past habit or whatever will say, hey, you know, look at me over here, your past, you know. And it's like, why now, right? So that's just really the universe, or, you know, asking you, like, you know, is this something that you still resonate with? Hey, I know this is something that you resonated with before. Is this something that you still want? Is this something you know, it's offering it, right? It's, you're moving out of this, right? And so all it's doing is offering you that option to still choose X or Y, right? Now, the more you keep choosing that new path, that Y paradigm, that north node, you know, if the past isn't in resonance with you anymore, and you keep choosing what you want to be in resonance with, then that X paradigm will stop showing up less and less frequently. And so it's not the universe even trying to test you or trip you up or anything like that. It just knows, hey, this was once something that you resonated with. This was something that at one time you enjoyed or you liked. This was your path, you know? And so, is this still the path? Is this still the path? And you can say, no, we're going down this path now, you know? And so it'll start to support you in that path. It's not biased. It's really not. It's so supportive, unconditionally, the universe, of you, and conspiring for you in your favor for whatever you want, that it has no bias, whether it's good or bad. It's just whatever you want, it'll give you. And so these consequences are never of that, and consequence can be good or bad. It's never like a punishment, or it's just like a consequence of, you know, cause and effect. So as long as you let the universe know that, you know, I am not in resonance with X paradigm anymore. I want to be, hey, Laska, no, come here. Oh, you got your stick? Oh, I see. I thought she was showing up something else. She's like, no, I got my stick. Hey. So it's never like a punishment. It's just the universe supporting you in whatever you want, and you can have whatever you want. Hi. Isn't that right? Hello. So if you don't want to be in resonance with the X paradigm anymore, then just keep choosing the new Y paradigm, your north node. And then that X paradigm will stop showing up as frequently. Less and less and less. As long as you keep just saying, you know, I was in resonance with that, but I'm not no more. I want to be in resonance with this now. Right? And so then the universe will start to catch up, and it'll start to offer you more opportunities that are more in resonance, and more pathways and more doors and more windows that are in resonance with this new path. So I think often people can get tripped up on that. You know, we often feel like the world is against us, or the universe is against us, or we're being punished, or, you know, and it's really not. It's just like a consequence of our action, good or bad, unbiasedly. Sometimes they can absolutely be used as learning lessons. I mean, they are lessons to be learned, but it's not a punishment. It's just like, you know, it's so, like I said, once you keep choosing this new Y paradigm of whatever you, even if it's not something you are in resonance with yet, if it's something that you want to be in resonance with, then just keep choosing that. And you'll see, the universe will start to catch up. It'll start to understand, okay, this is what you want now. And it'll offer you things. It'll show you things now that you can choose that are in resonance with that. You know, when I looked at it, when I heard that, and when I looked at it that way, it was very beautiful. You know, it's like the universe, you know, or God, you know, it loves you so much that it's like, it's really unbiased, you know, and that's why we have such polarities of these frequencies and these energies in the world, because the universe doesn't really look at it as good or bad, but it's just like, it's got all these people that it's trying to support in all of these different ways. And so, you know, but we can change the frequency and the path and the resonance and the level of which our space is in, with which we are in, and then we will see that cascading effect all around us, and it can be very, very far reaching, right? So it's not so much about trying to change the world, not that, you know, if they're, you know, like, you know, please do so, but it always starts within first. So yeah, that was kind of I guess what Spirit wanted me to kind of touch on today. You know, when we're manifesting something, or because we can have whatever you can imagine and even beyond. You can have it, and you can, if you believe it so much, or at least, you know, just like a mustard seed of faith, right? That's like just a mustard seed of faith, and if you can nurture that and put faith in it, I mean, it's just, it's amazing what we can do, the magic that we can make, the magic we can experience and interact with. You know, the capacities of our mind, of our energetic fields, of the energetic frequencies and wavelengths that we can tap into. You know, so if you're in this transition stage of, you know, kind of keep getting tripped up on this old past X paradigm, and you're trying so hard to move into this new Y paradigm, just consider that. You know, it's just the universe offering up what it knows that you know, it's like an algorithm, right? When you're, you know, AI knows what you like, you know, the algorithm knows what you like, and so it'll offer you those things. And then, but when you start to change, you know, your interests or what you generally go for, then the algorithm it will change with you, right? It's like that. So it's just saying, hey, I know this is what you usually like, right? And it'll offer it, and you can say, no, I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try this path. You know, just keep choosing that, and then it'll catch up, and then you'll get more and more offers and more, you know, paths that are in resonance with this and support that. So that's kind of just like a little, I think, could be helpful information. And yeah, so for anybody that is, you know, trying to make any big life changes, or, you know, reprogram, or, you know, set up a new algorithm for your life, best of, I was gonna say luck, but I mean, Lady Luck she's on your side. But it's you have the power, you know, so use it. I mean, we have so many tools available to us, even just within our own selves. It's amazing. Use that. And you know, it's, yeah, the sky is not the limit. It's not. It's so safe journey, and maybe our paths will cross at some point. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below, you know, what kind of big life change that you're making, and you know how you feel the universe is supporting you in that. Yeah, where is your joy? Where is your passion? You know, have you been tending to your garden for a while, or are you just starting to plant, or just starting to, you know, prepare the soil, or where are you at in your journey? Let me know. We have the Empress card here, so maybe that's why I'm talking about gardens and the Ace of Pentacles here. So, you know, and then we have the Four of Pentacles, and this Four of Pentacles, it makes me think of like 4 directions, you know? So what direction are you going? I don't know, let me know. We have the North Node here. And let's just get a message from Rama here. I see. Oh, yes. Very nice. You brought that all the way up here. Oh, yes. Yeah, big. She has strong, healthy teeth. All right, messages to close out this reading. Prosperity. You see? Section 3. Rama establishes his rule according to cosmic law. Everyone benefits. Indication. Those who follow Dharma, North Node, flourish in the end. Those who follow ego fall. This is number 6. Be not misled by the egoic mind. Work with your ego. Communicate with your ego, your soul, your mind, your ego, your body, your soul. You're a team. Communicate. We don't have to kill the ego. We just recognize that there are so many working parts, so many intelligent working parts. And just as long as, you know, all parts of you are on the same page, we just got to communicate. Very Two of Swords, which I was talking about in my last video, and then we got interrupted. Okay. And one more message. So yeah, prosperity is ahead for you here. The holy name, the power of pure devotion. And meditation. Okay, service and sacrifice lead to success. So it's like, you know, we might have to sacrifice that Y, that X paradigm for the Y paradigm, right? We have to leave that old life in order to experience this new life. Goodness rising. The great story begins. A victory delighting some, agitating others. Rama's victory brings joy and envy. Rama and his brothers marry. Good triumphs and evil reluctantly recedes. Favorable for alliances with worthy partners. Yeah. Be choosy. Be choosy. On your new path, be choosy. Yeah, and new birth. Every day is beautiful. Lovely. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll have all my information in the description below. But you can email me at gypsyobsidian@gmail.com if you'd like to book a personal reading, and I'd be happy to help you out there and set you up. Okay, and hopefully, you know, be able to offer you some support in whatever way that you need. Just shoot me an email. Okay. Yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.